Today we're actually taking you all up to on a bit of a scooter journey. We're travelling north towards Phuket Laguna, as we call it, to hopefully bump into a friend of ours from years ago, a young lady called Ting, and her mother, who we call Mother. We're going to stop off at a few places on the way to show you around, and so a bit of a scooter day. And we're going to hopefully end up at Lem Sing Beach, which is possibly our most favourite beach on Phuket. Nicola, can you please put them away?
I'm trying to make them visible, but it's not working.
Here we are, so 3 whole days left. See you later. We're now down in the Patong area again, on our bit of day out on the scooter. Now, I know a few of you recently, including Irvin and Oi, Moon, and even Simon Stone, have recently been to see the Ladyboys of Bangkok at Hall for Cornwall in Truro. Well, here in Phuket, there has been a very similar show which we have been wanting to see for many years, and in Phuket it is quite a famous show, and basically we are booked to go here tonight for the 7:30 show, and this is called Simon Cabaret, and it is quite a famous Ladyboy show here in Patong on Phuket. So always wanted to go, looks really good, bit of a giggle, and here's our tickets for later. So we'll let you know we go on, and I'm sure we'll show you a bit of the show later. Okay, cheerio, should be a laugh. Morning. This is an area called Kamala. Sorry, Kamala. Corrected again by the autocorrect. Thank you, autocorrect. Brilliant. We have stayed here one year with Irvin and Oi, funny enough, at a little hotel, an independent hotel called The Club.
Because we made ourselves homeless.
Yes.
With Lynette.
We made ourselves homeless when we were oh, it's a long story, but anyway, we've stayed here for a few nights. It's very nice, as you can see. So down here is Lem Sing Beach. I don't know if Hector can zoom in on there at all. So back up to me, Hector. Now, as you can see, this beach is utterly stunning, and it's actually our most favourite beach on Phuket. But we're absolutely gutted because it's completely closed off. You can't get down to it. There was a few little restaurants on it over the years. We can have a bit of lunch and a couple of drinks, and it's completely gone. So obviously the government have closed the beach off. We're really gutted because it is a stunning beach, and we've been coming here for years. There we are, one more pan around on it, Hector. Thank you very much. This is Lem Sing Beach. It's a beautiful, beautiful beach, and it's obviously a big hot spot for young models to come and do a few photo shoots.
But they're not even pretty, they're bloody stupid clowns.
Thank you, Nicola Moon.
Look after your children, they nearly go over the railings. Just, I'm getting really cross because there's so many vain women around.
Here we are. This little cove town is called Surin, and yeah, it's about 15 minutes north of Patong. As you see, gorgeous beach, lovely ocean. There's some really nice hotels around here. I think a few top end ones as well. The only sort of quite disappointing thing of Surin, just behind me now, was a whole row of really nice sort of beach restaurants, all independent restaurants, just like owned by, you know, families or you know, just independents. And funny enough, a chap called Tony Restoral, who's a chap from Porthleven and is actually an uncle of Nick Boyle from the Victoria Inn. Well, Tony and his Thai wife used to have a really nice restaurant here, and we came here once for a bit of lunch, and really lovely. But unfortunately, this was the famous sort of situation where the Thai army and the Thai government smashed down all the independent little businesses a couple of 3 years ago. There was something to do with Russian mafia as well, but yeah, all the local people have literally lost loads of their businesses, and has left a few of the places really quite blank. But again, it's still a lovely place to come to, but it's a shame that all the little restaurants are no more. But there we are, nice little beach though. Now this area, as the sign says, is called Phuket Laguna. This is basically quite a large area. It probably stretches for a couple of miles, and it's real 5-star land. It's for the tourist who really wants that beautiful 5-star luxury resort life. Quite far away from anywhere really, but again, if you want pure relaxation in luxury resorts, then this is the area to come for you. Possibly a little bit too quiet for families, but again, a lovely area if again you want resort life. We have, lucky enough, the first time we ever came to Thailand about 12 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, we were lucky enough to stay at possibly one of the top resorts in Asia. There's a group of them, well, there's about 6 in the group, and it's called the Banyan Tree. That was Banyan Tree. If you're interested, Google it. It's a real serious resort. It's stunning, private pool villa. So we have had a few nights at the Banyan Tree, which was fantastic. We've also stayed with the rides at the Ansanga. We've stayed there a couple of times. Beautiful, again, at a 5-star resort, lovely. These places, they're worth staying for, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 nights at a time. And the actual beach here is called Bang Tao Beach. Lovely, big, sprawling sort of beach, oceanside area, which we'll show you in a minute. But there we are. So look, this is Phuket Laguna, complete 5-star resort land. Cheers. This is part of the Ansanga resort. It's got 2 or 3 different wings to it. This is where we've stayed a couple of times before. Beyond the Ansanga is the very lovely Banyan Tree. Incidentally, another place you could possibly bump into Mr. Newbie and his lovely partner. Very nice place, I'm sure they would stay in. And then just before the beach, there is a row of little stalls, little local sellers. You can get a beer or one of their lovely amazing smoothies, or a frock or a t-shirt. And then after that is the lovely Bang Tao Beach, which we'll show you in a second. But our friend Ting, who is one of these beach vendors, she has a little stall here, and we met her initially, or probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and each time we come back to Phuket we always pop by, buy something from her and have a bit of a chat for half an hour. She's a lovely girl called Ting, dear of her. So there we are again. So this is Phuket Laguna, housing all sorts of branded 5-star resorts, outrigger, the Meridian, Dusit Pani, again Banyan Tree and Sangha. Again, if you just Google Phuket Laguna and pick which resort you want to stay in. There we are. Our lovely friend Ting's stall. This is Ting, and here she is. Hello everybody, this is the lovely Ting. Hello!
Hi.
There we are. She makes an amazing smoothie. And she's been trading up here for a number of years.
Amazing.
And how's Mama, by the way?
Mama,
She's okay? Yeah, we'll go and see
yeah.
Mama in a minute. She's got a little stall down the line. She sells clothes, etc. Ladies' beach dresses and all. So there we are. So that was Ting. This is what Ting does, and Ting does this very, very well. There is a pineapple smoothie on the left, and mine is the pineapple, mango and passion fruit. Well done, Ting!
Yay!
Yay! So this is Bang Tao Beach, which is Phuket Laguna's beach. We're a little bit overcast just the last hour, but if you imagine this on an absolutely glorious day, it really is a beautiful beach. There's usually a nice little bit of wave as well, which you can mess around on. Okay, again, Bang Tao Beach, Phuket Laguna, and Ting. Well, that was absolutely unbelievable. That dish which I just showed you, that was a spicy seafood spaghetti, and Nicola had chicken and cashew nuts. We're in a little roadside sort of restaurant, bar, whatever you want to call it. The most amazing view. And that dish, you could literally just be here all afternoon eating it. It was amazing. And that's what I've left. And that's what we've left on Nicola's. Two amazing dishes. I think Nicola's dish was about not even £3, and I think mine was about £4. And it must have had about 12 different ingredients in it. Just a bargain and absolutely amazing. Cheerio. So here we are back here again at Simon Cabaret, ready for the Ladyboy show of Phuket. Should be a bit of a giggle.